Transforming your life with hypnotherapy just got easier with your host, Julie from CoachingHypnosis.
Welcome back, dear listener, to Coaching Hypnosis. To my wonderful community over in the United States, I've got a little something to help you reclaim your time this month. We talk so much about wellness and self-care, but you can't do that if you're stuck in a grocery aisle. That's why I've partnered with Instacart. If you're in the US and haven't tried it, you get free delivery on your first 3 orders. It's a total game changer for getting your healthy essentials delivered right to your door in as fast as 30 minutes. You can also try using the promo code FSAHSA1035 at checkout for extra savings. To get those free deliveries, just click the link in my show notes. Using that link really helps support this show. Thank you so much for the love. Cheers. Today, we're talking to the hearts of the business world, the amiable leaders. Let's be radically, brutally, almost hilariously honest. You are the easiest person in the world to buy from. You are the hardest person to pay. You spend more time thinking about how to help your clients than how to bill them. You're the one who says, oh, don't worry about those extra 5 hours. I'll just throw that in for free, while your profit margins are circling the drain. Today, we're peeling back the mask on the Amiable's pricing nightmare. We're exploring why your generosity is actually an avoidant coping mechanism, a way to avoid the conflict of invoice, and why your supportive nature is actually just fear of rejection disguised as a business strategy. The Amiable's internal monologue is a loop of sense of injustice and external locus of control. See if you recognize this self-sabotage script. The relationship shield. I can't raise my prices. They've been with me for years and it would feel like an injustice to charge them more. I'll just wait until they offer to pay more. Spoiler, they won't. The value doubt. If I charge what I'm actually worth, they might think I'm mean or only in it for the money. I'd rather they liked me than paid me. The scope creep silence. I know they've asked for 3 extra things this month, but I don't want to make it awkward by bringing up the contract. I'll just do it tonight while I'm exhausted and resentful. The raw honesty. You are using discounts to manage autonomic reactivity. You're terrified of the coldness of a financial boundary. You've created an identification stable as the kind partner, but kind partners who don't get paid eventually become bitter martyrs. You're trading your business stability for approval, and your bank balance is the one paying the price. It's funny how we treat our professional fees like they're suggestions. You hire a high-level coach to help you scale, and then you're too polite to tell your client that their payment is 3 weeks late. You trigger autonomic reactivity in yourself every time you have to talk about money. You aren't pivoting a service, you're seeking permission to exit. You're stuck in a past orientation where you still feel like you're asking for a favor instead of selling a result. You've become a victim of your own softness. You go home and feel stressed about your own mortgage while your clients are thriving because of the work you basically gave them for free. You're running a 2026 business with a barter system logic, and the math is starting to look like a tragedy. To break the pricing nightmare, we have to make the invoice feel as kind as a delivery. 1. Reframing profit as impact. We use hypnosis to show your subconscious that when you don't get paid, you can't help anyone. We install the script. My invoice is a boundary that protects my ability to serve. 2. Identity realignment. We shift your identification stable from the helper to the expert consultant. An expert consultant values exchange over applause. 3. Autonomic reset. We anchor a state of cold professional clarity. We teach your nervous system to stay offline during the money talk. We rewire the brain to find pride in financial integrity rather than popularity. Today, let's try a nightmare buster. 1. Identify one client who's out of scope or late on payment. 2. Do not apologize. 3. Send a direct 3-sentence email. Hi, I've noticed the issue. Please, by Friday, ensure we can keep momentum on your project. 4. Notice the guilt rise in your throat? That's your amiable identity trying to apologize for breathing. 5. Take a breath and say, I am a business owner, not a volunteer. 6. Watch how quickly they comply. Anchor that respect. If you don't value your time, why should your clients? It's time to stop apologizing for your existence and start commanding your worth. You don't need to be mean. You just need to be aligned. If you're tired of the pricing nightmare and you're ready to trade your secret resentment for unshakable financial respect, book your free 40-minute clarity call. Let's dismantle the helper script and install the subconscious backbone you need to get paid exactly what you're worth. Remember, aligned subconscious plus clear invoicing equals sustainable success. Thank you for listening. Align your mind. Send the invoice. Grow your business. Mindfully yours, Julie.